Now, up to this point, we've talked about a mixture of what the organization has to do to prepare and a little bit about what the assessor has to do to prepare. Now we're going to focus it on specifically the assessor or the assessment team and what they need to do to prepare for the risk management framework security control assessment. And this is the same if you are doing a self-assessment on your own system, or if you're going to be an independent external assessor going to another system. You need to do these things. You need to understand the organization's mission, function, and business processes. And how you do this is by gathering as much information as possible from the appropriate people. That means not just the management, but also the people who are on the ground who deal with this on a regular basis. It's really about getting prepared by talking to the people who are working with this stuff on a day-to-day basis. You need to also understand the structure of the system. Is the more you understand how the system is laid out and how the controls are put in place and who manages and provides those controls, the better off you're going to be and the more accurate your assessment is going to be. And so what I mean by this is you as the assessor needs to know the layout of the system. And one way that you would do this is to look at the network diagram and then look at who controls the firewalls. Do they have a separate firewall team? Do they have a security operations center that's looking at data coming in and out? What do they have? Do they have IPSs, IDSs that are in place? Who controls those? Who controls the actual security of the system? Is there an ISO that you can talk to? These are things that you need to know, and really even the structure of the organization itself. Like who's the boss? The overall head of agency, who's under them. If you can understand even that stuff, it gives you a better picture of what you're dealing with when you actually conduct the assessment. And you might know, okay, well, this is a different organization. Should I be talking to this other organization? And then you would ask those proper questions. The more information that you know, the more information you obtain on the structure of the system you're about to assess, the better your questions are going to be, the more you know what to ask them so you can be on the right track for success and being prepared. Another thing that you have to do is take responsibility for getting access to the people who you need to talk to. So the organization is supposed to provide you with this information, but you've got to ask those questions like, okay, who controls this common control? Common control might be the physical access, the physical security controls. If you are going to assess physical security controls and you know that they have a separate security unit that's a 24-hour unit that's owned by Castle.ph or whatever it is, you probably need to have a point of contact for that physical security unit